All right, so welcome everybody to the second webinar for this month of February, right? Before we start, I was actually trying to wait a bit for latecomers, right? So that we can have more people with us this evening, right? How many of us were in the last webinar? If you were at the last webinar, okay, Adetunji, is that Adetunji? All right, Devon, Emmanuel, I think Tina. All right, I guess Ajay Tomibi, that's Temitope, right? You were the first person last time, but I don't know who is the first person today. I think if I can check, I don't know. If you were the first person to come into the meeting today, let me see. If you were the first person, aside myself. Okay, I have something for the first person. Oh. No, Temitope is not you. It's definitely not you. You didn't come. You were not the first person to come in. Gania Salako, I think you were the first person to come in now. Right? Okay, maybe she's not here. Well, when you are here. All right, so good evening. I joined 6:02. Emmanuel Devon. There was somebody that joined before you. It's just that I can't really know. Okay. All right. So we'll be going straight into what we have for today. Once more, good evening to everyone. We still have, I'm very sure about latecomers actually coming in late, right? So basically today, like we've all seen the graph, the flyer for today's webinar. I would love to actually show it again. You already know what it is, right? So basically, today is that day where we share life experiences from people that are currently in international jobs, earning in, to my best of understanding, earning in dollars, right? I have some set of questions I would like to ask them on behalf of everyone here, and others might also have their own questions that they want to also ask. So this is how we're going to do it, right? I'll start with my own questions, and when I feel that I want to take questions, or not when I feel, when I'm asking my questions, you can put your own questions in the chat box, right? So put your questions in the chat box. I will go there, just like Emmanuel did right now. I joined by 6:02 p.m. Okay, so just go to the chat box, put your questions. But this is the ground rule. This is the guideline. I have to call out your name before you can ask questions. So you can raise your hand. So it's either you raise your hand and ask a question directly, or you drop the questions in the chat box. And what else? Please don't ask the guests the name of the company they work for. Please don't ask them the exact amount they make, even though I will ask them, but they're going to tell me in range, right? Also, yeah. So I think basically that's it, right? So don't ask confidential information. They'll basically not tell you that, right? Because we don't. We want to stay within a guideline of data sharing and privacy, right? So today I'm going to be having three guests with me today. The first person is Joy Omirebere. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that very well. All right. The second person is Perpetual. Her name is Perpetual. Perpetual. Okay, let me just leave the surname. Her name is Perpetual. Check the flyer if you want to pronounce the surname. All right, and the other person is Chidema Emmanuel. All right, so we are going to be, like I said, I have some couple of questions. I'm going to be asking them, but before we start with that, I would like them to introduce themselves, right? Before we start asking them questions. And this is to my guests now. If you're in a very comfortable place where you can share your screen, or you can not share your screen, you can turn on your video. Please do, so that we can actually see the faces of the people that we are talking to. And I don't know. I don't think it's possible. I was thinking it's possible to pin. Okay, I think it's possible. Yes, I think it's possible. So I'm trying to pin the three guests for today. I'm trying to pin their faces so that pin to screen. Okay, I can only pin three people. Oh, so sorry. So how do we do that now? Right. So let me unpin myself. Yeah, everybody know my face already. So okay, so there's only three people. Okay, I can only pin three people for this. Please, how many of you can see the people I just pinned, the guests? Okay, awesome. So if you're like I said, if you're in a comfortable place and you can share your video, please do, so that we can see the face of the person that is responding. Oh, all right. Thank you very much, Joy. Perpetua, if you're in a good place. Chidema, if you're in a good place, please turn on your video. Thank you very much. So let's start with the introduction. So quickly, we don't want to waste time because we're not here for time wastage. Thank you very much, Perpetual. How many of you can see Perpetual face and Joy's face? Beautiful face. You see, Joy is with her headset. That should give you a clue about what she does. If you have it, okay, let's do it like this. If you know what Joy does, what Perpetual does, and what Chidima does, I mean, they all work international job, but if you know their job rules and you can guess it correctly, I have a free gift for you. Who wants to try? If you want to try, just raise your hand and I will ask you to speak. If you want to guess, very simple. Very, very simple. You want to guess what they do. I'm not asking you to guess the companies they work for. Guess what they do. Who wants to try? Emmanuel, Esther, Temitokpe, Ganiat. I have a very fantastic gift though. I have a very, very fantastic gift. You want to try? You want to try? Who wants to try? All right, thank you very much, Chidema. Who wants to try? Okay, Emmanuel said virtual assistant, customer service, and admin officer. So I mean, okay, I think okay, somebody say Ajayi is saying Joy, virtual assistant. Wonderful. So I think Emmanuel is saying Joy is virtual assistant, Perpetual is customer service, and Chidima is admin officer. Okay. Ajayi is saying Joy is virtual assistant. Okay. All right. To my best of understanding, I don't think the answer is, I don't know. Anyways, who wants to try again? Perpetual, code calling or customer service. Wonderful. Code calling or customer service. Let me not spill the beans yet. Who else wants to try? Who else? I just need one more person that would like to try. Come on, guys. Let's try. Let's guess. Let's guess. You might be a lucky winner. You don't know if I have a Lexus I want to give you, or I have 1 million naira that I want to give you, or something, 500,000 that can help you. Or okay, yes. Temitope wants to speak. Temitope, you can go ahead.
Okay. Good evening. Joy is a virtual assistant, probably a customer service or customer support. Then looking from Perpetua here, I think she's more like an admin or executive virtual assistant.
Okay, okay, all right. You tried. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else? Going once, going twice, gone. Thank you very much. All right. I'll allow them to introduce themselves, and you will find out if you are correct or not. So let's start with Joy. Joy, please can you introduce yourself in, let's say, 1 to 2 minutes?
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I just want to be sure you can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you. If you can hear her, please thumbs up, or any. Yeah, yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. All right. My name is Joy Omeriperi Ubamaka. That's the pronunciation. It's Omeriperi,
Oh,
actually. Yes.
oh.
And um, they tried, but I'm actually a sales development representative. And I also want to say this that everyone working remotely is a virtual assistant. So, in as much
Oh,
as you're working remotely, you are a virtual assistant. It is not like a niche on its own. Okay. So, and I will say I've been in the remote space for up to 6 years now. So that's a bit about me.
awesome, awesome. Thank you very, very much. I would like to have that clapping emoji. Please, guys, I want us to be together. Let's make this as wonderful as possible.
Um,
So sorry, so sorry. I'm trying to actually attend to my daughter. Okay. All right. So thank you very much for that clarification, the pronunciation of your name, and also letting us know that everybody is a virtual assistant as long as they're working remotely. And guys, I want you to take note of the fact that she says she has 6 years experience. She has 6 years experience. That means she has a lot to tell you and hide, right? For us to be able to enter into that space and actually make a career out of it, right? So, Perpetual, next, tell us about yourself in 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Can you hear me, please? Okay. Thank you. So my name is Perpetua Imihara. I work as a customer care representative and also a sales personnel. And this is my second job working remotely for an international company, and I've just had little experience over 6 months, not up to a year. So yes, that's it basically. My first one, I worked as a virtual assistant and it was with a Canadian company. And this present one I'm working now with is I'm working as a customer care rep and a sales personnel for a US company. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Perpetual. Thank you very much. That was a wonderful experience. Sorry, but I didn't get how many years experience do you have?
Not up to a year.
Not up to a year. Right. So my
Yeah.
selection is actually based on the fact that I don't want everybody to be like Joy, like CCS, so that will not be like, oh, it's because Joy has CCS experience, that's why this and this is working for her. That's why no, I want it to be that okay, there are some people that are less than a year, like Perpetual and Chidima is almost a year, right? So we can be able to learn from them. So Chidima, please can you tell us about yourself in 1 to 2 minutes?
good evening, everybody. My name is Chidima Emmanuel, and I'm a sales specialist.
I work for an international company, and I think by next month I'll be a year. Yes, so I can say I have
Okay.
1 year.
All right. Awesome. Thank you very much. Can I have the clapping emojis? Emmanuel is very, very active. He might attract the Lexus that I want to give out. You might not just know. Please, maybe I would let you know, Sha. You would send me your address and I can deliver the Lexus to you. All right, so thank you very much, Chidima. Thank you very much, Perpetual. Thank you very much, Joy. Guys, like I said, if you have a question, please drop it in the comment section, or you want to ask yourself, you want to ask question by yourself, just raise your hand and leave it raised until I call your name, right? So I have a couple of questions, right? The first question I have is going to go to Joy and Perpetual, and the question is, how did you actually land your first remote job? So Joy can speak first, after which Perpetual. How did you land your first remote job? Did you go to Shiloh? Did you go to Lagos Congress? Did you do Hallelujah Challenge? What exactly? We want to get the secrets, the recipe, so that we can follow. Please help us.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that question. So how I got my first remote job, it was actually on Upwork.
Okay.
Because with the spread of the pandemic in 2020, right? The coronavirus, yes. So, and then I was working in a hotel in an hospitality industry as a guest service agent. We're asked to go home. Everybody go home. We can't keep you working here because what is happening. So, and then I was bored. I need money to pay bills, and that was how I said it. So I just started going through online. I think I saw that training on Facebook. And that was how I registered. I said, okay, so let me just know what this is. I took the training, although it was not 100% because I knew I was going to go back to the physical job I was doing. But I just needed something to keep myself busy. Then after I took the training, I just went to Upwork. The first job I got was as a personal assistant for a client based in the US. And that was in 2020 to 2021. It was a very short contract and it was part-time. And basically what I was doing for the clients was I was doing more of data entry, research. You must know how to use Excel because you're going to do some research for him, put it beautiful on a spreadsheet. Make sure that your analysis is very good before submitting. And we have to submit every week. So when I got my first pay, I was like, wow, so this actually works. So you mean I could actually work and earn in dollars? So it was a very beautiful experience for me. Although the contract was short, but that was how I got my job. And I was doing it and still doing my physical job because it was a part-time job.
Wow. Thank you very much for that. There are some things I was able to pick out from what you said. Number one is that you got trained for it. And that's what many people don't want to do, right? Many people go on Facebook, you see adverts, oh, come and learn how to do this thing. You will just, let me use our local balance. You will just yim like it's fake, right? But you don't know what is there. It's until you take the training that you will know if it's valuable or not. But you took that step and you landed a part-time job and you saw the money, until the money hits your account, it's still looking like a dream. Yeah, until it hits your account and it gives a better feeling like, okay, so with little effort, I can make this much, because that's the whole idea. The whole idea is with little effort, you can make much. Okay, why not try? So thank you very much for that, actually. Perpetual, can you please tell us about your experience, how you landed your first job?
All right. My first remote job was on LinkedIn. I went on LinkedIn. I was applying for almost everything. And at the time, I was still a student working. No, I was learning data analysis, and I knew that this is Nigeria. Before I would get a job, for me to become a data analyst, it might take forever. And I don't want a situation whereby I'm just stuck. I'm just relaxed at home and doing nothing. I want to actually do something. So I just like, oh, okay, I heard about LinkedIn. Let me go into LinkedIn and just show myself there. I'm not really active, but at that time I was. So I started applying. Then I was getting a lot of rejection. So my first job, I had a rejection from them. It was after months. They now told me that, oh, there is now a vacancy for someone that is going to work for them as an appointment setter slash VA. Yes. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's a good one. Let me start. And I started. The money was not, I wasn't paid in Canadian dollars, or Canadian currency. I was actually paid in Naira. They would do the conversion and they'll send the money to my Nigerian account. And it was okay, to be very honest. There was not much stress. It was literally, I was trained for it as well. I did the first interview.
Right.
I did the second interview. Was there a third one? Then the third one, it wasn't an interview, it was a training. The training was for 3 days. I had the training with my colleagues that I also met. So we did the training for 3 days. And after the 3 days, we were on 1 month probation. And they told us that if by 1 month, no, sorry, 3 months rather, if by 3 months we're not able to understand the whole system of how they work, we'll be removed. But luckily, I was the only one that was still there. They removed others. I was the only one. And yeah, that's it basically for my first job.
Uh, uh, all right. So, okay. So the part where you said many people did the interview, but only you were the only one that was chosen. I think there's a play of maybe Hallelujah Challenge or Shiloh there to scatter your competitors so that you can be. That's by the way. But actually, appreciate what you said. The fact that you didn't mind how much it was, right? And many times when international jobs begin to pay you in naira, I think there are some. For me, I feel that there are some like witchcraft HR, Nigerian HR involved, right? Like if a friend, someone that I know who was doing international job, at once they brought in a Nigerian HR, the whole thing scattered. They said everybody should be coming to the office. Now we are going to be paying everybody in naira. So that's what I think one of the things I feel that the challenges that is involved in trying to work international. But thank you very much for that. Basically, you answered one of my question. My second question was what platform or channel helped you the most? And from what you said, it was LinkedIn, right? It was LinkedIn. And for Joy, it was also LinkedIn, or sorry, it was Upwork, right? Yeah, it was Upwork. Yeah, it was Upwork. But let me ask a follow-up question on that, right? Upwork now is highly saturated. That is one of the discouraging things in trying to join Upwork now.
Exactly.
Thank you very much. So I'm actually saying your mind. It's very highly saturated. So what is the solution? How do you get to position yourself in a situation where the market is highly saturated? You want to be selected. I know the way Upwork works is that a job is posted. A lot of people, submit their proposal for the jobs. So how do you stand out in that kind of situation?
Okay, thank you very much for that question. And before I answer it, I really want to say that even if I got my first job on Upwork, I don't even take jobs on Upwork. I think after that contract, I did more 2 short contracts and I left Upwork. So I still have the Upwork profile. I just go there maybe look at some jobs, see, okay, should I apply? But I did not put all my eggs in one basket, which is Upwork. The current job I'm doing now, I got it on LinkedIn because of
Okay.
Upwork became too saturated. Yes, yes. That one thing that will make you stand out on Upwork is a very good optimized profile. In fact, I don't know how to
explain
over emphasize on that, because your profile has to be optimized. One secret I use too is maybe now I know my niche since I'm in sales. I go to Upwork and I start looking at, I go to the section that says talents. My Upwork is not logging. I would have done a practical example. Okay, when you go to your profile, there's a place you can switch to talents. Or when you go to your Upwork, the place that says find jobs, you could actually switch from there to talents. Then you start searching those on that do the same job as you do. I'm a salesperson, I'm a sales development representative. I'll type sales development representative. Or if I know how to do lead generation, I type that. Then I'll start seeing talents that are already listed there. I open their profile one after the other and see, okay, maybe the first 3 or 2 that have good reviews, they have earned so much on Upwork with good ratings. So I pick from the title, their bio data, everything, and start trying to structure my own. I can even ask ChatGPT for help too. ChatGPT, look at what I've seen on these profiles and all of that. Can you help me do mine like this? This is what I know how to do. Then after that, and let me tell you this, it must not be word for word. Don't go and copy somebody's profile or somebody wordings, because Upwork will flag you. So that's one. So that's one way on how to optimize your profile. So you can pick 2 or 3 people's profile like that. Look at their title, how they put even the tools they use, their skills, then their ratings on Upwork, and also check the current job they are doing as well. With that, you can use ChatGPT, because ChatGPT is my friend though. Even when I'm not happy, ChatGPT look at, I want to do this. How do I talk to him like I'm talking to my friend, or I'm talking to somebody beside me? Then after that, I used whatever results that's given to me to structure my profile. Always check your profile check your Upwork every day, because if you don't log into your account, it makes it dormant. People will not be able to find you.
All right. Thank you very, very much. Can we put that together for Joy? Thank you very, very much. Thank you. She has given you people where spoke, right? Perpetua said LinkedIn. So it also means that you need to optimize your LinkedIn. She said Upwork. So you need to optimize your Upwork. And in all these things, you are going to use a CV. Your CV needs to be optimized, right? Thank God we actually spoke about CV last time, right? There are a lot of things, corrections that we made that could make your CV better, right? So you can make do with that information. Chidema, are you there? Are you there? I cannot hear you. You can unmute.
Yes.
Okay. So tell us, how did you land your first job, and what tool was important for you?
Okay. For my first job, I got it via LinkedIn actually, and I would say the tool that was very useful to me was the whole LinkedIn optimization stuff, and also my resume. That it was very useful for me. That's just one thing about it. It's about being active on platforms like LinkedIn. Like, even if you're not actively active, like when I mean actively active, I mean even if you don't post every day and all that, when a recruiter comes across your profile, the person should be able to want to reach out to you. So for me, my first job, I got it from LinkedIn, my first international job. Yeah.
All right. So thank you very, very much. So guys, they've given us some of the secrets. Upwork, even though it's oversaturated, you can still get something from it, right? LinkedIn, it has to be optimized, right? I think I saw someone's LinkedIn maybe some time ago. Your LinkedIn does not have picture. Are you an assassin? We don't know. Your employers don't know, or your potential employers don't know if you're an assassin. Show us your face. Let us even see who you are. Right? There's no, there are a lot of things to say about LinkedIn anyways, but that's another thing for another day. So we want to hear. I think one of the things that we want to hear is, like I said, don't tell us your exact salary. We want to hear what is your salary range. Then we'll then punch some calculator and see one or two things. Okay, I'm saying your mind again. All right, so Joy, what's the salary range? Before you tell us your salary range, now, we want to know when you got your first job. Especially, only tell us if your first job is not what you are currently doing now. But tell us in your first job, how much were you being paid? Now, in your current job, now tell us the range. Don't tell us the exact amount. Just tell us between this and this. But in your first job, tell us the exact amount you were being paid to do what you were doing.
I was doing. I don't even know how to even put that in the range in my first job, because it was not much. It was very low, but I was excited because that was the first time.
Yeah,
I think
know
for
that
the
it was
first
not much,
two jobs
but
I
to some
did.
people it can be much.
Okay.
So we want to know how much exactly. I mean, if you are with me, please thumbs up. If you are with me in my question, so I have supporters.
Why I said this question is tricky, because not when I say it, you would think it's something big at the end of the month.
Don't worry.
It was $5 per hour. That's the range. It was around $5 per hour.
Calculate it. Eh?
It was around $5 per hour. But remember, I
$5
wasn't
per hour.
working every day. Yes, that was the first job I got on Upwork. It was $5 per hour.
Where's my calculator? $5 per hour. How many hours did you work in a week?
Will I say it's in a week? So that's where the trick comes into play.
Okay.
I could just work 5 to 10 hours a month.
10 in a month. Okay.
Yes.
Let's use 10 hours in a month. Oh, that's $50. Okay. In current, I think Naira now is 1336. I 1337. Okay, that was 66,800. If it was now, of course, I know you have passed that level. So what is the range now? Don't tell us the exact figure. Just give us the range.
Well, the range now is about 800 to 1.5.
In a month?
Yes.
$800 to 1.5.
Yeah.
My people have punched the calculator on your behalf. That gives us 1 million. Please, are you single? Are you married?
I'm very much single.
She's single, but she's not searching. Don't come and chat me and say you are looking for rich benefactor. That's the lowest point is 1 million, right? So if we want to do 1,500, that's 2 million. In a year, that's 24 million. My God. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? So if you are still looking for, somebody said sugar mommy. She's not, like I said, she's not available. Perpetual, help us. How much was your first international salary?
Okay. That was monthly and it was in Naira. So it was around 300 to 450 in Naira. Yes.
300 to 450. Okay, there's a question I want to ask, but I'll ask it after everybody has told us their business. So currently now, what's the range in a month?
Cool, in a month.
The range,
So
just the range.
Because it's into sales, I can say from 800 to 2,000 upwards. Because it's in sales department, so you're likely to get a lot of incentives.
Okay, so what the only thing I heard is 2,000. I don't know what anybody heard. I heard $2,000 in a year. That is 2.6 million. Sorry, are you single or married? Let us know. It's very, very important. It's very, me, I'm married though, so don't worry. My wife is in this meeting, but you might not know. But I'm married. I'm fully married. So are you single or married?
I'm single but not searching.
You are single and not searching. 2.6 million. Please let me multiply that by 12 months. That means if you are making 2,000 naira every month, that is about 32 million. I hear a voice behind me. I hear a voice. Hey, hey. Hallelujah. Sorry, we are not in church. Okay, so that's actually great, because what job in Nigeria do you want to do? I'm going to still have like a follow-up questions, right? That's going to pay you that much with the hours that you work and with the skills level that you actually work with. I don't think there's any. If there's any job that's paying 2 million, it seems that you're going to be working with higher skills level. Like pressure will be, they will mount Nigerian Lagos pressure on you for that 2 million naira. Your employer will make sure that that 2 million naira, they get it from your blood, from your body. Right? So that's actually very, very fantastic. Right? That's fantastic. And that's the way, the whole idea of this webinar is to let us hear from other people and let us get excited and passionate. And, you know, while you are pursuing Nigerian job, also make sure that you are pursuing international job. Very, very important. Chidima, how much? What's the range? Don't tell us the exact amount, but I'll hear what I want to hear. How much?
Just like Perpetua said, because I'm in sales and she said she's in sales too, so I can't really give you like the exact, because
So don't worry, we'll not beg for money. We are not here to beg. We are not beggars, yeah. I be everybody. We are not beggars. We're not going to ask for money. We are well to do. Yeah.
So it's actually still within the range of 800 to 1.5, and I get paid weekly.
You get paid weekly from 800 to 1.5. The amount I heard is 1.5. So that's about 2 million naira every month. So if you are being paid weekly, they are paid somewhere around 300 to 500. That is somebody's 1 month salary that another person is making. You see, this life is not fair. Yes, it's not fair. How can people be making in 1 week somebody's 1 month salary, another person's 2 month salary? So that's why I want us to pay very close attention. They might not be able to say everything, but in every question that I ask, in everything that I say, please just pay attention, pick something out, write something down, design a plan from this webinar. Okay, this is what I want to be doing. Every day I'm going to be on LinkedIn. Some of us, we spend more time on WhatsApp than LinkedIn, and we think we are doing somebody else. And you want to get, some of you want to get international job. You apply for a job only once in a week. Chidima said that it took her over a year to land the job. But some of you are applying for job. You're applying for job once in a week, and you just cross your leg that one day. There's no one day anything. There's no one day anything except you go to Shiloh and you do a hallelujah challenge. You dress like your solution. How do you say that thing? Dress like your testimony. I don't know how you want to dress like a testimony. You carry your laptop on your head, though, or I don't know how you want to do that one, but onto you, right? So I want to ask a question, and the question is, how ethic in comparison now to Nigerian job? How difficult, in a scale of 1 to 10, in comparison to Nigerian job, how difficult, number one, is the job you are doing? How difficult is the company policies around your job, or maybe your superior? How difficult are they, right, on your job, right? And also, lastly, is, okay, I'll ask that one as a follow-up question. So tell me, on the scale of 1 to 10, how difficult in comparison to Nigerian job is your job? is number two, the policy of the company, or number three, your superior? Joy, please. No, Joy should not start first. Perpetual, please start first. I want to hear from you first. How difficult? I want to know how difficult this thing is.
Oh, that's a very good one. To be very honest, my job is not an easygoing job, to be very honest, because it's a sales in the sales department.
Okay.
So I won't say it is not difficult, but it is in a way. But if we're it to be in the Nigerian sector, I don't feel like I'll be working with them. I would resign, to be honest.
Why what would have been the difference between working in Nigeria as a sales person, and apart from the fact that some will mama, sorry I'm using our local palace language, some would have mama you. What else would have happened?
The pressure.
Okay.
For them, the way they put in the pressure, they put it respectfully. They don't talk to you like because they are paying you, they talk to you anyhow. No, they don't do that. If they want to put in pressure, they talk to you nicely. Even you yourself, you'd be like eager to wanting to do that work, to be very honest. But if we're to be in the Nigerian sector, I haven't really worked before. But with what I've heard and what I've seen, oh Jesus, I don't think I'll be working with them, to be honest. But overall, their policy is very strict. They are very, very strict. They are time conscious. The way you talk, the way you do things, they are very, very strict. That's what I'll just say.
Okay. So you've not fully answered my question. So on a scale of 1 to 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
How difficult is it? Meaning that it's not difficult.
I'll say
difficult.
I'll say 7. Yeah, it's
7.
Yes.
Wow. 7. Okay. 7 is not 10. That's something. Right. But even if they are putting pressure on you, you know that at the end of the week or at the end of the month, the money.
That's it with the pay. That's why I'm still just there. I just love my job so much.
You use the money to succor yourself that at the end of this month, at least I'll buy myself one thing that I tried. Not the one of Nigeria where you work. By the time you finish working, there's somebody come and insult you. I had a very funny
sometimes when I'm working, sometimes I might not be happy, but towards the end of the month,
you'll be happy. They don't burn the sadness where they don't burn it where you must be happy.
I'll be very happy, especially when I see my incentive. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I'll be so happy, like really happy.
Wonderful. Okay, that's good.
And then I realized that I need to love my job. That's it, basically.
See, when we're small, they tell us, go for your passion. It's not really true. Your passion might not be paying money. Your passion might not pay bills. That passion is a very silly passion. Even God will be annoyed with you that which kind of passion do you have? When is not passion of Christ? So I've been able to pick a lot of things from what you said. 7, meaning that 7 is actually like difficult, right? But at the same time, you know that at the end of the month, you're going to smile to the bank. At the end of the month, bills will be paid. They'll be left over, right? You can make some investments. You can save. When you're looking at your savings, you'll be happy that with all the pressure that I'm going through, at least I'm seeing the results. You understand? Yeah, thank you very much. Chidema, tell me, you have worked you're not like Perpetual, right? But you've worked in Nigerian as a sales person. I think with one of I think the one I can remember is with Index and correlation. So can you compare the experience you had on those jobs as a salesperson to what you have working virtually and earning good amount?
So I can't actually compare the two of them because aside the money part that is very, I don't know, that's what you look up to, just like you look up to Jesus, the author and finisher of your faith. You look up to the money, seriously. You can't compare it. Is it the stress? Okay, yes, I've worked at Prindex. Before working for an international company, I have 7 years of experience as a sales specialist. So before then, I've worked 6 years as a salesperson in Nigeria. And apart from the fact that they don't give us enough tools to work with in Nigeria, and they tell you, I've been to a meeting, was it one of the companies, I don't just want to mention it. They'll tell you, I don't want to know how you do it. I've heard it, like, I just want you to produce results. Like, are you kidding me? Seriously. But with where I work currently, you have everything you need. You have everything you need. Yes, they are strict because where I come from, like the job I'm doing right now, it has to do with collecting a lot of information and all that. So any mistake can actually cost maybe the company, they might not be able to win that particular client or something. It's that you have everything you need. You have everything you need. At first, it was a bit difficult for me because of the time, because it's not the same thing with US. We start 10 a.m. and that's
EST.
Yes, I work EST.
What time do you start work?
It's different. Yes. So 12 midnight, 1 a.m. sometimes. In fact, 2 a.m. sometimes I'm still awake working. At first, it was difficult for me. Yes, it was, as a mom, it was difficult for me to cope. But now, getting used to it and all. But aside that, looking up to the money I get every week, Jesus is Lord.
Hallelujah. Praise God, somebody.
Uh,
All right, Joy, tell us, you have 6 years experience. I like your experience. 6 years experience.
Yes.
Tell us,
well,
what is the difference between Nigeria and their witchcraft HR and international jobs?
Perpetua said some things that didn't align with me. But okay. I would say if I'm in customer support, I would have said 1 out of the 10. If I was in, but I'm in sales. So let me just give it 5. And I'll explain why. Yeah, I will explain why. Even if I've been in the remote space for 6 years, I became serious with the remote space in early 2024. To the extent when I left my last job and they said, somebody recommended me for a supervisor job somewhere. Sorry, I'm going to put the figure. It was 150,000. I went for the interview and I told them that, sorry, please, I'm declining it. I don't want to take the job. They were like, okay, let's make it 200. I said no. And when I left the job, I was earning 60,000. No, sorry. But because I just said enough is enough. I don't want to do again. I don't want to. I wanted to be serious. That was even when
enough is enough.
Enough was enough. The stress. Do you know where they are paying you money and they are insulting you on top?
I've seen it before. Don't worry.
That's
I have first-hand experience.
They are paying you your money and they are telling you that you don't value, like that money they're paying. They're not even supposed to pay you. They can slash your money because you're working as a Nigerian, but it is different as a remote worker. Yes, they are very strict. They are very, very strict. They respect you and you respect them. They don't do because you are a junior staff. I'm a superior. You don't talk when I'm talking. No, it's not done that way. It's not. You even call them by their names. You see this scammer, it's not needed in remote space. Call them by their first name and respect them, and they will respect you. And like Chidima said something, yes, when you see the money every week, even with how stressful that job is as a salesperson, please give me more stress.
It's give you is give you peace. Peace like a river.
Because tell me how somebody that was earning 60,000 and you're now earning even more than 1 million in a month if you count
That's
of your
crazy, man.
incentives and everything. So
That's crazy.
I'll give it 5 because of the stress as a salesperson. So let me just say
All right.
5.
All right. Thank you very much. So this is what I want to add there is the fact that let's think about it. Someone earning 60,000 naira in Nigeria, how many years do you think the experience do you think the person will have to get to 1 million? In that, let's just say maybe in that same this thing, in that same company, how will you? What kind of promotion will they give you? Will they give you? Will they give you? Will they give you till you start earning like 1 million? So international job is an advantage. I'm telling you, that thing is a big advantage. Where I'm very sorry for the background. Apologies. So getting a remote job is an advantage. Don't if it's going to take you 1 year to get it, make sure that you get it. Make sure that you know how to get it. Make sure you know where to get it. Make sure you have the patience and the tenacity. Make sure that you have the patience and the tenacity to pursue it. Right? Because it's an advantage. Nigeria is a wonderful country, but I'm telling you, you get 1 million naira in your account with not very high level skills job, you'll be very happy. I'm telling you, like they said, at the end of the month or at the end of the week, you are happy. And that's the whole point of you working. You don't want to work a job where at the end of every day you are sad. Every day somebody's insulting, somebody's calling you names, and there's one witchcraft HR. Yeah, witchcraft HR. That does plenty anyway. Any international job that has a Nigerian HR is not going to go well. I don't know. I have some, but it almost does not go well, right? Yeah. So I have some other questions, right? We will see how to finish this in the next like 29 minutes, right? Everyone ends in dollars, right? While you're working, right? You know, when people travel abroad, right? And let's say they earn like $2,000 in a month, or $3,000 or $5,000 in a month, they pay tax like 50%. Do you guys actually pay tax? Oh, you guys don't pay any tax. Joy, you don't. Perpetual, you guys don't pay any tax.
We don't pay tax. Although they said they are going to start this year. I don't know how they want to do it, but I'm not paying any tax.
So you get paid your money. Bam. Wonderful. So I heard some people actually travel abroad to go and make $3,000 or actually saw someone that actually earns $5,000 from Nigeria, right? And this is one of my main reason of saying, instead of me traveling abroad, I go and work in a factory or in a warehouse somewhere, and I'm paying half of my wage as tax. I better stay in Nigeria, learn how to get this international job, and get it without paying tax, right? Because if you earn $3,000 abroad, right? You actually relocated and you earn $3,000, you're going to be paying like around like 1,200, 1,500 in tax, right? Then you pay some other money again for your house, feeding and all that. But here in Lagos or here wherever in Nigeria, you are sitting down, you're signing in when do you actually work? What's Nigerian time? When do you start work?
3 to 12 a.m.
3 to 12 a.m. Okay, Chidima's own is 4 to 12. Joy's own too is actually 4 to 12. Good morning. 8 hours you are working, 8 hours you are calling, 8 hours you are doing stuff, and at the end of the month you are making money. Nobody's saying work extra time. Do you work extra time? That's a very important question. No extra time.
No extra time. I remember one of my manager when I started newly. So the Nigerian spirit now, you want to meet targets, you want to show them that you know how to do it the
You
first
know how
or
to
2 weeks.
walk. You know, we so cover
The
ourselves.
manager sent me a message, say, Joy, if you continue this way, you're going to hate this job. It's not because I like it all if you want to work, but you're going to hate the job because you will just get tired. You working. Please
So they
rest
are
when you're supposed
encouraging
to
you.
rest.
They are
So
encouraging
rest.
you not to do extra time.
That's just it.
For mine, there is actually extra time. If you're willing to make extra money, you can do extra time.
Okay.
It's just by choice.
It's by choice. But I know a country where it's not by choice, so you must work extra time and you not get paid. I know a country, but let me not tell people the name of the country where you will work extra time. When you are at home, you'll be working. After I've worked in I've worked in a place where after my time by 5 o'clock, I'm still working till like 6, like 7. When I get home, when I'm inside the bus, I'm still working. Right? And they were paying me that time. It was a big money in my eyes, but now my eyes have tear. You know, yeah, and so that's why I'm looking for. Let me not tell people so that you guys will not come and be meeting me and asking me for a kind of. Maybe I don't make as much as these guys, but God is helping us. But it's fantastic where they actually understand that. I think their only issue is that work your 8 hours and work it completely, and take your breaks in between, right? But extra hours, like Perpetua said, is by choice. It's by choice. And I think that is how a workspace is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be very ethic, very. And you guys work Monday to Fridays, not Saturday and Sundays. All right. With this viewpoint of mine, I'll go to the next question. All right. So tell us now. There's some people here who want to actually work in international jobs, but they don't know how. One of the things we have been able to tell them is where. Upwork, LinkedIn, good CV. But leaves the question: what skills should Nigerians actually focus on to get international job? So, Chidima, you can help us. What skills should they focus on to get international job?
Sorry.
So before you answer, please, if you have questions, because I think I have just like 2-3 questions more because of time. If you have questions, please raise your hands and keep your hands raised, or you put your questions in the chat box. I'll pick it up and I will answer you. Thank you very much. Chidima, you can go ahead.
Okay, depending on the career path you want to go into or you're into, I believe you should get more certificates. Now you get certificates online, even free of charge. You do engage more, spend more of your time, leave Instagram, leave Facebook. There's nothing there. You're looking for international jobs and all that. There's Upwork, there's LinkedIn. Spend more time there. Whatever it's going to take for you to, get that job, and consistency too. It's not matter, even while I'm doing this job, it will amaze you that every day I apply for jobs. Yes, my eye don't see, just like the coach said. Yes, I want to start earning 5,000. Yeah, people doing it. So I spend more time in places like LinkedIn. I try to engage, connect with the right people, apply for the right jobs every day. I apply for jobs every day. I do that. And I try to always check, okay, is my resume the way it's supposed to be at this point? In fact, recently I kind of, though I was able to get a very good portfolio for myself, for my Upwork and all that. These things, and I'm still looking forward to doing more courses because that's something personal. I want to kind of switch, kind of do these courses, like grow, learn more, do what you have to do if you really want to get. And for me, consistency is key. I searched for international job for a year plus before I got it. So it's not matter of dress like a miracle.
You did,
Yes, God
you
was
did,
fully involved in my case. God was fully
so
involved
you
in
did
my case.
Hallelujah challenge.
I know that Hallelujah challenge. God was
You do
fully
Shiloh.
involved in my.
You must do something. Oh. Ah.
I did something. I'll not tell you. You asked my not. You asked
You
my
know,
not. I did something, but God was in consistency was what helped me too.
mm. All all right. Thank you very much. Perpetual, what skill, right? You are now in that space. You have more you can be hearing a lot of things that people don't usually hear, like that are working Nigerian jobs, right? So what do you see? What do you hear? What skills should a Nigerian actually focus on if they want to land a job?
In addition to what Chidima said, I think consistency is just everything, right? Because with me, I said my first job, I got it on LinkedIn. Then this
Mm,
particular one I'm actually doing, I got it through your platform on WhatsApp. That was how I got this one. I kept on, applying. And again, I had certification in data analysis. But I did not just focus on that skills that I have. I tried other things, right? I did
mm,
not just sit on, oh, because I have certification in this, let me just sit down there.
mm,
And
mm,
one skills again in this international job is your communication skill. You have
mm,
to have clear spoken and written English. Because you don't expect to be talking with people that are very fluent in speaking their English and very fast and be talking like your normal basic Nigerian way, the way you talk. There's going to be confusion in you guys understanding.
mm,
You have to even start as much as even watching movies to help your communication skills, even reading books as well. It will also help you. You can also go to LinkedIn and read people post, how they post their things. And another thing is active listening.
mm,
They cannot ask you A and you're answering B. That is a
mm,
disqualification. That's just it. My work, you need to be very active. You are talking to customers. Once you're talking to customers and you're not trying to understand what they are saying, they just hang up. They don't care about you again. They just go off the call.
mm,
And another thing is you have to be able to handle objections. These are clients that are calling in. They want to say this, they want to say that. You have to know what's the next thing you're supposed to say. And also time management. You also have to be self-disciplined as well.
mm,
Because I feel like if you're not self-disciplined, you can, with all these foreign people, foreign companies, they are not used to, oh, I'm sorry, please don't do this. Once they say they are yes, is their yes. That's one thing I noticed about them. With Nigerians, you can plead. You can say, ma, please, I won't do it again. They've already told you this is strictly they've already told you, do this thing. And you're now doing like, oh, I'm not going to do it. And you're now doing the other thing. Definitely you're out. Not with Nigerians. With Nigerians company, you can beg and please, sir, I'm sorry. But with them, they are very, very strict. And
mm.
also be very professional.
Professional.
Like very professional. So
Oh,
that's what I would say basically.
all right. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. Um, so I would like to say this because I want to ask Joy another question, right? Because she has like the highest experience here. 6 years is not a joke. Um, I think that, like from my own experience, as like Perpetual said, she got a job from the premium link because she's from the premium group because she's part of the premium group, right? And I think I also asked you that day. I cannot remember, but I asked you that day if I was the one who revamped your CV. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yes, you're the
So,
one.
all right. Thanks. So, by my experience, there are some like few jobs, So when somebody comes to me and say, oh, I want to join your premium group, will I be able to see accounting job? Will I be able to say this one? I tell them the jobs you were able to see that are on high demand: customer service, sales development representative, virtual assistant, admin officer. What do they call this thing? Something setter. Is this schedule setter?
Appointment setter.
Appointment setter. And all these things, somehow they are all related. They are tools you need to know how to use. You say you want an international job, you don't even know how to create Google link. You can't create Google Meet link. You don't know where Zoom is. You don't even, when they say Zoom, you say, Zoom is it name of biscuits. You don't know what Zoom is. You don't know what Trello is. You don't know what Asana is. And you say, I want to get international job. You don't know all these things. Somebody chatted me and asked me, she wants to learn this. I said, go to YouTube. YouTube is underrated. I use YouTube. I use YouTube every day. Every day, I can spend 4 hours, 6 hours on YouTube, learning, training myself, understanding how things work, asking questions, and I use ChatGPT a lot. So somebody wants to get international job, you don't know how to use ChatGPT. When you write an email, your email is looking like abego, tinimbo. Like that's how your mail is looking like. You don't know how to use the ChatGPT to arrange make your speech articulate, make your mail well arranged, right? So, and you need an international job. International job is not going to fall from heaven. Even if you get an interview, how can you defend your CV? How can you convince them that you are the right person? You know, when Chidema was about to get her own international job, I did it. Sorry for the noise. I did. I'm very sorry for the interruptions. So those things, they are tools that you need to know how to use. Nobody needs to teach you. Maybe I can do a free webinar on how your LinkedIn is supposed to look, the tools you're supposed to use, whatever it is, but by yourself, you're supposed to go ahead and search out these things. Ask ChatGPT, this is my CV. I want to get a job on this, right? How do I go about it? And here is the question I want to ask Joy, right? Like I said, she has experience. The question I want to ask you is, how does someone without experience land an international job? Or do you need to have the experience for the job before you get it or before you apply? Like, how does somebody without experience land an international job? Maybe a fresh out of school graduate.
Well, it depends on your niche, actually. Yes, no, you don't need to have experience in that job, but you should know how to do the job. The tools used. Remember, when you see a job description, there are some things they require you to know how to do. And I like the fact that you said something about knowing those tools and also using YouTube. Some of the jobs I've applied for, maybe I know how to use one tool, but they are putting another tool in that job or another skill. I go to YouTube and I tell YouTube that, and I search for those tools on YouTube. Then after that, I could go as far as creating a free account on that tool. just to know how to use it. Then in my
Mm.
CV, in my CV, I will add those tools there, even in the cover letter, telling them, look at the way I use this tool. I can
Mm.
go as far as even doing a video. Show them you can do the job.
You can use it.
It's not about, I have experience in this. I have experience in this. They want to see how you do it, how you do this. And like you said, you want to work remotely. You don't even know what Zoom is. You don't even know what Asana is or something. I've done a job that where they use Zoho as the meeting link. I know Zoho has CRM, but when they said there is, I've called Zoho for meeting link. I had to go and do research on how to use it. And that's what we use in doing our meeting, and it was good. So yes, even as somebody that is fresh, in as much as you know the job you like, the niche you want to do, from being an administrative assistant, I felt that I could really do sales because I was doing it in my physical job. So I started learning things, and most of the thing doing sales, cold calling, cold emailing, appointment setting, the tools that are needed. So I started creating free accounts on using these tools.
Okay.
Yes, and after that, in my CV, I'll put it that, and then I will say, and if I have any experience at all, or maybe a volunteer job I've done or anything, I'll put it there. Then put a video link of what I've used those tools for, and I submit. That's
That's actually awesome, because I think that almost all the jobs that you apply for as a customer service or sales, whatever, you have to do like a video, right?
Yeah, some
I
of
don't-
them I do. Even if
also
they don't say, even if they don't say, you can just do a video trying to tell them that look at how to do it. Like a demo video on how you do this, how it is. It makes them know that this person really know how
This
to
person
do this
can
job.
do it.
Yes.
Exactly. And that is the benefit of having, aside having your CV, you also need to have like a portfolio. Like a portfolio where you can have all those links in. The link of you using the Asana, the link of you using this, use the right.
Before I used to do screenshots of those platforms.
Exactly.
I noticed some of these recruiters are they get small sense. They would think maybe you're taking those screenshots from somewhere. So while attaching screenshots, you can attach a link of the video.
Link for the video.
Yes, it shows that you were actually the one that did it, because they're going to look at your picture, look at everything, and it's similar. So you're good.
Awesome. Can we put us together for Joy? I think she just gave us a lot of value in that answer. Thank you very, very much. So this is another question I want you to answer too. I just have two more questions for everybody. I'm not seeing any questions from the audience. Maybe I'm asking everybody's mind. I think so. Like yeah, okay, yes. So that means I have Akonuche. That means I'm seeing you people's mind. All right, no problem. Okay, so one question so I have just two questions before we like round up in the next like 9 minutes. One question is, with your experience, if you want to land a job in the next 90 days, give us step by step. This is what you're going to do. This is what you will do. This is what you do.
Okay.
In the next 90 days, in the next 3 months.
Okay, so I'm going to be very practical about it with my own experience, because that is what has worked for me.
Okay.
Now I've already chosen my niche, salesperson. I can start an entry role as a salesperson. Then I also try to figure out the industry I want to work. I like service-based industries.
Okay.
That is SaaS industries, software as a service, or they don't sell like a physical product, but they are selling. Yes. So then I can now go to Apollo, because as a salesperson, I know how to use Apollo. I say using Apollo. That was how. Yes.
Apollo is.
No, it's a lead generation tool. It's a lead generation tool.
Why is that Apollo? Apollo is the one that has to do some of the eyes.
So sorry. So it's a lead generation tool. I'll create a free account. Then I will now search for companies in a particular region. Maybe I'll choose US, choose the industry. Then you will see even the founders, the HR, You can see their LinkedIn accounts there. You can see the
Apollo,
email and
everybody
all
go
of
and search for Apollo.
that. So the
Okay,
reason
continue,
I'm
please.
doing
Continue.
this is because most times when I apply for job, I try to connect with the HR. So if I don't have, maybe I'm not on the LinkedIn Premium, I can use Apollo to try and see if I'll get the email address. Then I do a reach out, a cold email to back up my application. I don't just apply and wait. There are some I apply, but for some I apply and I still do it like a reach out. Even if it's to connect, if you cannot wait for them to accept, you can try searching for the founder or the HR or someone you know that is since I'm looking for someone in sales, maybe VP of sales, sales manager, somebody you know you report to, you could send the person a cold email. Please don't go and do 1 to 10 and said you have tried. You have not started though. Because if you want to do remote work, do you know how to wear rejection like come,
Where
let
rejection
me
like
sit with you.
damage from
Because you will,
damage from above.
oh my God. You will face rejection,
It's
face
like
rejection, face rejection.
rejection is like breakfast. If you have
If
not
you want to
eaten
tell
breakfast,
me, if you want to tell me that you've applied for jobs and you have not gotten anything, please tell me you've applied for 1,000 jobs. If you tell me you applied for 50, you have not started. Please. I won't even answer
1,000
you.
jobs.
Tell me you've applied for 1,000 jobs. You've not gotten any interview. You've not gotten any like nobody has viewed your profile. Then I will now tell you there's something you're not doing well. Come, let's talk. But if
You
you've
people have
not,
not started.
you've
Joy,
not
don't worry. Joy,
started.
just hold on. Don't give everything now. All right, so sorry. 1,000 jobs. If you have applied for 1,000 jobs, let me see your hands. I want to see your hands. Oh. Some of you used to enter my DM and say, sir, I've not gotten any job. I'm on the premium group. Have you applied for 1,000 jobs? If you have not applied, I'll block you. I'll block you. And when your subscription finishes on the premium group, I will eject you. Yes, I'll remove you. And you have to reapply again. What? See, this is what's going to happen, Joe. I think we're going to have another webinar where I think it's going to be paid. I think. I'm leaning towards it being paid. Right? Where I can bring you on, bring another person on, and you guys can show us practical, maybe 3 days. Practical of what to do step by step. As you are pressing your laptop, we are so we are going to I'm leaning towards that, but it all depends on Joy if she's available or not. But like I said, it's not going to be free. I'm leaning towards that because it's either it is free, but I will have to do something from my side. But you know, when people don't pay, they don't pay attention. Yes. When people don't pay, they don't pay attention. So I think like a section where you can it's going to be practical as you are doing it on your system. People are doing it with you, right? Because like I used to say, getting an international job is a job on its own. You have to wake up in the morning like you are going to work and sit down and do your research. And it's not the one that you just sit down your bed and send two CV in 1 week. You come and be telling me that I not see job. Oh. I'll block you. So please, 1,000. That is wide. Why? Because there are a lot of people like you doing it. And let me let the cat out of the bag a little bit. There is something I found by research, by other people's experience. I'm actually working on a book that can tell you where else to look for a job apart from LinkedIn, Glassdoor, whatever popular sites you know of. They are unpopular, secret places where you can actually apply for job. I have done. I have. I don't want to mention the name of the place, but if I mention it, people might go and do it. So I will not mention it. But you can. People are always posting jobs, right? You go there and tell, oh, I can do this, I can do that, I can do that. Look at my whatever. It's not Upwork. It's not. What is the other? What is that second one? Upwork and something. They're like twins. Forgotten the name.
It flex jobs.
You said?
Is
No,
it
it's
flex
not
jobs?
Fiverr.
Okay.
Not Fiverr. It's not Upwork. These people that are posting jobs, they don't really go to Upwork. They post in this other part, and there's a way for you to search. Even on Google, there's a way you can search. Even on LinkedIn, there's a way you can search for jobs that are not. We might not come to you on your job alert. Some of you don't even know how to set job alert on LinkedIn. You don't know what it looks like. So there's a way to search for jobs that don't even appear on the job alert. There's a way they do it, and you can get those jobs. Those jobs are posted by people on their comment on their wall, right? It will bring it out to you, and you can apply. You understand? So I'm working on that book. Maybe it's gonna be ready maybe by next month. Whatever it is, I'll let you know. But it's not going to be free, of course. It's not going to be free. So I actually appreciate the fact that she told us. At least she has told us something. Apollo. If you want to know how to use it, go on YouTube. Search how can I use Apollo. I just searched it now. It's apollo.io. Apollo.io. How can, right? Am I correct? Is it the
Yes,
same
you're
one there?
correct.
So how can I use apollo.io to land a job? How much is the subscription fee? I don't know. It will have subscription fee. How much is it? It might be.
Use the free accounts. Although they
Is
will
it
have
free?
limitations, use the free accounts.
Don't give them Expo again. Don't give them Expo again. This Expo is for people that are already very serious. Very serious. So we're actually past time already. Just one more question for everybody to answer. So just one more question for everybody to answer. I noticed that the Nigerian naira to dollar is actually declining. Oh, sorry. Okay, let me quickly ask. Let me pick your question. Okay, Temitope is asking. My question is on LinkedIn. How can we land jobs on LinkedIn? Also optimizing our account, because LinkedIn is now full of people celebrating their followers. How can you land a job on LinkedIn? It's simple. Because of time, I'll just quickly answer it. You need to have an optimized LinkedIn account. You need to know what is a taboo on LinkedIn, and a LinkedIn without picture is a taboo. You don't have a very nice banner is a taboo. Your picture, this is how you stand on your picture, like this, and you want to get a job. You cannot land a gig. You can't land a gig. You are snapping picture. You are far from your entire body is showing on the picture like this. You can't land a job. That is a taboo. So if you don't know all these things, what kind of pictures should I put? What kind of things background should I have? How should I arrange this thing? If you don't know, pay me that know to do it for you, or you don't research by yourself. Chicken. And you should also know how to set your job alert. Set your job alert. It will be sending you alerts to your email. It will be sending you alert, and go and spend time on LinkedIn. The more time you spend on LinkedIn algorithm will know what you are looking for, and will always bring that to you. Even if you are not following the person, it will bring it to you. Then you now follow the person. Another thing I have learned over time on LinkedIn is that when you apply for job, follow the HR. Joy mentioned it. Follow the HR. Don't just apply for job and go away. Follow the company. Follow the HR. Go and look into into the company. Follow some other people. If you are applying as a customer service, follow the person that says a customer service that is working in that company. Follow the person. Connect to the person. And when the person accepts or connect, don't just leave it like that. Many people, but the fact that many people don't know how to use LinkedIn. That's just the thing. Many people don't actually use LinkedIn. You connect to somebody, the person accepts your connection. That's it. Are you looking for? Are you on TikTok? You don't. There's no follow-up message. Hello, Tomiwa. Thank you for accepting to connect with me. I appreciate it. I went through your profile. It's very amazing. I'd like us to come to rub minds together on how I can be able to land myself a job in your company. Or you will not send it. Some of you, when you even send Nigerian application, you don't follow up. You don't do follow up. So you send, this is Nigerian application now. You send application to maybe whatever company. They didn't answer you 1 week. They didn't send you anything. Second week, you didn't follow up. You didn't see anything. Right? And you want somebody to you cannot work like that. You can't work like that. This year, I'm going to be on people's neck. I'm going to be pressing because I want to see many people have international job. So anything free or paid, I will bring it to you. Expert whatever, I will bring it for you to get a job. Because I know when you get the job at the end of the year, when I'm celebrating my birthday in December, you can send me some dollars. Hallelujah, somebody. Like Perpetua now, I know by December she will say, Mr. Emmanuel, please send me account number. When I send that, then I send that Nigerian number. I said, no, I don't mean Nigerian number. Send your dollar account, please. And she can press me some, you understand? So if whatever is needed this year, I'm on you people's neck. 2 webinars every month. I'm going to be bringing people, experts, whatever it is, paid free, whatever it is. We must all make money in dollars. Whether you are doing business in dollars, it doesn't matter, or you have a job in dollars, it doesn't matter. My own is that this year, my goal is that I should have at least 100 people that are making money in dollars. Yes, thank you very much. Another question is, how were they able to work with the condition of light? It's only you that have condition of light. Am I correct? When they are paying you 1 million naira, you don't have condition of light. They don't burn. That condition has not been born. There's nothing like that. Please, Chidima, please, can you help me to answer this question? How do you manage the condition of light, please?
Just like you said, when they're paying you 1 million, like when they're paying $1,000, you can't have issue with light. You cannot have issue with light at all.
They have not bought. They have not burned that light. Even if it's to buy fuel and fuel your jet,
there's always backup. Actually, in fact, one of the questions that I was asked during my interview for the job I'm doing is if I had a backup laptop, and yes, which I do. You always have to. Or your internet. Sometimes this internet I'm using to start messing up, you have to get back up immediately. Or my laptop, there was a time my laptop was not just charging. I don't know what happened. I had backup. There's always fuel to use all the time. No, you can't be paid that much and you don't invest in your job. That's called investing in your job.
Or you come and be telling them, I'm very sorry, I cannot work today because you don't have lights in Nigeria.
You have to work. So you have to invest in yourself, invest in that job you're doing.
The next thing you will see is that we are sorry, we cannot work with you because you don't have lights in Nigeria. That's the end of $1,000. May that not be your portion.
No, amen.
So there's nothing like condition, no. Even if you are not feeling fine, of course you can. If you're not really feeling fine, you cannot work. You can always tell them, okay, I'll be able to work half day, and you also need to be reasonable. It's not that you will not be feeling fine every month.
Every day.
You cannot go and do something to your village people. They should allow you to work.
Sorry, I actually want to say something about the not feeling fine aspect. In fact, somebody because we do set by set, something like that, and where I work. Somebody from my set, he's not even a Nigerian, he's Oyibo like them. He was sacked because he said he was having migraine. The funny thing is that work has started though. That's when he chatted our manager up that he's having migraine, that he will not be able to work. Like how? That's how he lost the job. That's why he lost it. So, like I said, they are strict people. They value time. You can't just come up and just tell them they would accept the excuse. You're like, if you want to take permission, yes, they would. They can be very understanding. They can be very understanding, but you don't have to do it all the time. All the time, you don't have to do it. You can't just come up and tell somebody, "I'm not feeling fine. I cannot work today." You're gone.
And Mr. Emmanuel, to add to what Chidima said, maybe for the first month, if you feel it's your first job, try to find a place that is calm, that have lights to go and stay, to do the work. So you're able to save up money to be able to get some things. I remember one job I did. I think, I don't know if I had Jen then. I had to plead with my neighbor. Let me pay for the fuel. Let me even stay in your room. Your room is normally very calm. I did that job in our room for more than 3 days. Then when I got the necessary thing, I came back. So sometimes go to all these places you feel that are calm, they have steady lights. Don't say because you don't have this, you don't have that. The only thing you know, you must have your headsets, your laptop, everything. But try and ensure that you have light, you have backup lights. Charge your laptop. When you notice it's running down, then you try to look for help. Borrow if you can, or at least for the first month. When you get your money, then invest in those things. You're good to go.
All right. Thank you very, very much. Perpetual.
Okay, in addition to what they've said, another thing is if you feel like you don't have money to be buying fuel every time, you can actually invest in solar system, because I do have it as well. And another thing is, sometimes it might be raining and there is no light for you to charge. There's one thing I have a power bank for laptop. I got it, I think, from Oraimo. So it charges, I could use it throughout the whole day. So if there is no light, there is no sun to charge the solar, that's what I use. So I have like 3 backups down already,
Yeah,
because they don't want to
you're
hear anything.
You're a very serious person. You don't want to hear that your village people came knocking at your door. No. If never do not bring lights, the solar. If solar does not work, maybe the generator. Generator does not work. There's a power bank. Something must work. Something must. So the person that asked about condition, please. There's no condition though. There's no condition. Please. There's no condition. So, lastly, this question I want to ask so that we can actually close this very quickly. I've been seeing that the dollar rate is actually crashing as against the naira, right? Recently, like last week or last 2 weeks, was about like 1,400 or something. Now it's like 1,300, and that is courtesy to Dangote and the refinery and everything. Now, so this will mean that let's say you were being paid 1,000, your 1,000 was like 1.4 million. Now it's now 1.3. You don't know what will happen in the next 2 weeks. Maybe it will become like 1.2. So how do you like what is your, if you have not considered it before, what do you want to do? What are you going to do about that? What do you think you can do about that? Joy, what do you think you can do about that?
I don't know if you like my answer, because, well, for now, I will say I won't be saving in dollars anymore. I'll just be changing immediately as it comes. But
Okay.
let's just be honest with ourselves. No matter how that dollar crashes, your money will not be so low to the extent you will start crying. That's why I say I don't know if you will buy my answer. That's the truth.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
even
Okay.
if it's, I know, yes, if you plus 800 times, even when it was higher, it's like 1 point. But even now, even as the dollar is crashing, it's still 1 point. So it will not affect you so much that you start crying about your money. As you're receiving the money, just change it immediately. Don't save in dollar
Okay.
for now.
Okay. Perpetua, what do you think? What are you going to do?
Okay, for me, I still have faith that a dollar will come up.
You people
I
don't
still
have
save.
this. Wait. So that the people that are not working international job will not pray bad prayer for us. Because you see, the reason why I ask this question is because there's now a fight now between the betterment of Nigeria and your enjoyment as an international person, right? Where as Nigeria is getting good, the value of the dollar is reducing, right? So are you not going to pray that Nigeria should become bad because last year, I think about June 2025, it was about like 1,006. At some point, it was like 1,009. So if you were earning like $1,000 when it was 119, that is 1.9 million. Now at 1,300, that one now has now become 1.3 million. You understand? So what are you going to do apart from praying or hoping that Nigeria is going to be bad? Please don't hope that Nigeria is going to be bad. What else are you going to do?
So what I do is I just remove the money I need for the month. I don't
Okay.
immediately convert all my money. If
Okay.
I feel like 100K will be okay for me for a month, take for example, I just hold that, remove the 100K and leave the other money aside. I don't need it. Even if it's in my Nigerian account, I will not still use it. I still do my savings too in my Nigerian account, but still I still do savings in dollar as well. Because I know for a fact, I know my country.
Yes.
This dollar will still go up. It will go up. I know my country very well. So I'm just trying to play 50-50. I'll put in my Nigerian account for my savings and still leave in my
Okay.
dollar. If it rises, it's to my own benefit at the end of the day. Because I know it's, even if it drops, it cannot drop completely. That's
That
what
means
I
you're part of the people that, because in Shiloh now they're praying that Nigeria should be better. Actually, I'm coming to you. In Hallelujah Challenge, we are praying that Nigeria should be, and the meaning of Nigeria should be better is that Naira dollar should crash as against Naira. You understand? You should be buying $1 like less than 1,000. That's our prayer in Shiloh. You know, you did not get your own job by Shiloh, but people that got their job through Shiloh and Hallelujah Challenge, dressing like a miracle, right? So, but anyways, that's actually your point of view. Chidima, quickly.
So you were asking, what will I do? What
Yes.
like
I cannot hear you. Can we hear her? No. We cannot hear you. We cannot hear you.
how
Cannot
about
hear you.
now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay. I said that's why I'm still applying for jobs. So since dollar is crashing, I can't possibly get a job now or an offer that says it wants to pay me 1.5 and I would accept that. No. So that's why I'm aiming to now get jobs from $2,000, $5,000. So the more I earn, even if dollar is crashing, of course, like everybody said, you will not cry, and you will not cry no matter how far or no matter how low the dollar becomes, you're not going to cry. But that's why I keep applying, and I want jobs that are going to pay me 2,000, 2,500, 3,000,
Awesome.
5,000.
Awesome. Thank you very, very much. And to just add a little something on this is that getting a new job, also making sure that as you are making the money, you are investing the money somewhere, maybe buying a piece of land somewhere, maybe doing something called land banking. One of these days we're going to have a webinar on real estate and all that, right? So land banking, you just buy land, you just leave it to appreciate. So as the money is crashing, your land is actually, appreciating, right? You have other investments, maybe in stocks or treasury bills or whatever, all those financial instruments are, right? You are able to take your money and you put it there, because keeping your money in the bank, right? Inflation, everything actually eats up your money and reduces the value of it, right? So it will be better for you to understand, where can I keep my money? Where can I keep my money? And then on this wise, I'm going to be introducing, there's no flyer yet, the next webinar, which is going to happen on the 14th of March. It is going to be about finance. And it's going to be, I don't want to unveil the title yet, but it's going to be about finance. It's going to be about money, right? About money, the basics of money. And maybe the next one after that, we'll not talk about where does my money go to. So basically, that's the question we want to answer. where does my money go to, right? Where does it come from? Where does it go to? What affects it? What are the macroeconomic factors? What are the microeconomic factors that affect your money? What can you do to it? You understand? So we're going to be talking about money, right? On the 14th of course, it's going to be free on the 14th of March, right? So, and also before we go, I want to remind us, we still do CV. Okay, perfection. Okay, we still do CV revamp, CV LinkedIn optimization, CV writing, CV review, whatever it is, right? We are still doing that. So if you need the service, you have my number. You can chat me up. And also, we currently have 6 businesses that we are working with for the next 3 months. This week is the second week of these businesses in the court, and it has been amazing, I tell you. And I want to finish up the 3 months, and my agenda for them is that at least every business in the next 3 months will be able to be doing ×3 of what they currently do when they met me, right? So I'm teaching, I'm educating, one-on-one session, strategy for each businesses individually. That's what we are doing for the next 3 months. And by the time we are done for the next 3 months, we will come out with the evidence, we'll come out with the results, we'll come out with the outcome, right? And to launch another 3 months for another set of businesses. But I tell you, it has been awesome, and it is going very, very fantastic well. So that's all I have to say. Perpetua, I want to say something. After that, we close.
All right, thank you very much. I just want to say thank you for this opportunity, and most especially, thank you for this my current job.
Yeah,
God.
smiling. She has not sent me title. I don't send me. Don't worry.
To be very honest, I don't have experience in the 9 to 5 sector. I don't have a bit of experience. I came to you with my CV, and my CV was, should I say a lie? Because I just need to say something for them to even like accept. But I've been using that CV. Nobody have been calling me, saying anything. Then I gave you that CV. I think I joined your group in April or something. I can't remember. And when I joined, I wasn't really that serious. But the moment I got serious, this is me saying for a fact that I didn't apply up to 5 jobs before I got my current job. I did not apply up to 5 jobs.
Miracle happens. Oh, she did not apply to 5 jobs. Oh, sorry. How much did you pay for your premium for 1 year? How much did you pay? Please, oh, say it very well. Oh.
I think it was 5,000, right? Yes, I think
It's
so.
not that you think. It is 5,000 naira for 12 months
Yeah.
every day and post international job. And somebody only sent 3. Sheila is working.
So with the CV, I was able to defend whatever was there. It was self-explanatory. I was able to, when they asked me questions, I was able to defend it very well. And the fact that I don't have experience at all, I don't even know what it's like to be like in the 9 to 5, It was, I don't just know how it just happened. And one thing I want to say again is, if you're applying for a job, you need to be very patient. Yes, I did not apply to like up to 5, but then I have to like go into, it's a process. You have to finish the process. If you're tired, you won't get it. You have to be ready. If you're not ready, then I'm sorry, you cannot get it. So that's what I just want to say. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for that. Thank you very much. I really, really appreciate you. I didn't ask her to say this, but she just said it because she benefited from the group, and also the CV actually worked for her, right? Joy, any last words? 30 seconds. After that, Chidima will give us 30 seconds. Last words.
Well, I want to say thank you for the opportunity to speak to people like this. I've not really gotten that chance, or will I say I don't like it? I will say, what do I want to say? That will be believing, or would I be able to even talk and they will understand? But I thank you for the audience, and I'd like to do it again. It's really, really
All
wonderful.
right.
Thank you.
All right,
And this
all
your
right.
premium
Of course.
group. I'm coming to join. No, no one is enough. Like Chidima
No
said, we are
problem.
looking for jobs that is 2,000, 5,000. So please. We need it.
No problem. Just chat me. You're gonna pay. I'll just collect small $5,000 from your
Small
hand.
change.
Just
No
small
problem.
change. Nothing is there. Thank
No
you very much.
problem.
Thank you very
You're
much for
welcome.
accepting to join us. Chidima, please. Any last word? 30 seconds.
Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity to be here. Thank you so much. If there's anything I want to say to everybody, like I've been saying, it's just consistency. For me personally, I want everybody in Nigeria, especially my friends, and meeting you people today and speaking in this platform. I actually wish everybody here is going to get an international job. So one thing I'm just leaving with you is the consistency. Keep applying, don't stop, don't relent. And your mindset too is actually going to, in a place of like, it's going to help you. You need to have a change of mindset too. You need to believe in yourself, especially when it comes to the interview. Believe that you're good. Me personally, I'm the best salesperson you can meet. That is it. I can sell anything. So that's my mindset. It's not just about mindset. That's who I am right now. So consistency, your mindset, and believe in yourself. That's all I have to say.
Awesome. Thank you very, very much. Can we put that together for them? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. As we wrap up, please read my book, Femi and the Disappearing Salary. Forget about the name. That book is a finance book. I just did it in a storytelling way so that you don't get bored with all the grammar and English. I'm released. It's going to be that kind of book is going to be released every week, one every week, teaching different financial principles in a storytelling format. So please read it. I've been getting a lot of feedback, and it's amazing. People are actually practicing what is in there. So thank you very much. I love you guys. We'll do this again next month on the 14th. Thank you, Joy. Thank you, Perpetual. Thank you, Chidema. Do have a wonderful and a beautiful week ahead. Thank you.